Good morning guys, welcome to day one of the long way to LTA. So it's been a long time coming, I've been planning for this, waiting for this, and now we're heading off. So first leg of the trip is going to jump on a plane from Nice to Manchester, and then going to get up to a little place called Harrogate in Yorkshire, then go see her, and then probably explore around there. So but first go to a plane to catch, so let's go. Just like that, hey guys, welcome to Manchester Airport. So just came off a 2-hour flight, nice little hop. Yeah, Jet 2 was, just like the others. Really, good thing is I managed to get this guy on without getting yelled at, so that's a plus. And now I'm just going to head to Passport and just go get on the train to Harrogate. I'm going to go check that out. Although it's typical British weather, rainy, grey, so hopefully I'll make the most of it. So guys, welcome to this little place called The Stray. So there's this big giant park actually, so not so little really. I'm just wandering around, having a lot of fun exploring. And also guys, I think you might like this little surprise to have you. So let's, I'm going to show it to you now in 3, 2, 1. So guys, what do you think? We've got a DJI Mavic Pro coming along for you for the ride. I think he's happy. Yep, it's like a little excited puppy. Ready to go mate? 3, 2, 1. So guys, you like that little surprise? Yeah, so we've got a little DJI Mavic Pro hiding in here. It's coming along with me for the trip, so you're going to get some nice cool drone shots around the world. So now I'm going to head off and go see my sister. I'm probably going to leave you guys here for a bit and I'll pick it up later. So I'll catch you guys in a sec. See ya! Good morning guys, it's the next day. So just yesterday I just went and chilled with my sister and slept night with some family, and now I'm going to head off to Liverpool. So really nice to be back there, haven't been for a while, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's go on, hop on the train here and let's have fun.
What music is that I hear? Something to try and make you feel at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the city of Liverpool. So right behind me is the Liver building, pronounced Liver, not liver, as some might be confused by that. But yeah, this is one of my favourite cities in the northwest. I grew up not too far from here and I have very fond memories of it. And this is the Mersey waterfront. This is a little river that runs between the two areas of Liverpool and the Wirral on the other side. I just really happy to be back. It's been at least 4 or 5 years since my last visit. I'm really going to show you around and show you some of the hidden gems from this little area. Okay, the plan, I did do a little wander around this pier front, but I decided let's go and take the ferry, since I got this little save-away ticket which only cost me £5 for unlimited travel throughout the whole of Mersey region. So I'm going to hop on the ferry and going to get some really cool shots from the sea from the Mersey River, and you guys are going to enjoy this. now arrived at Woodside Terminal here in Birkenhead. I'm going to jump into Hamilton Square train station and I'm going to just go and explore the world for a bit more. Welcome to the quaint little village of Port Sunlight. So this place is really special to me because when I was born 24 years ago, this is where my parents lived for the better part of 3 years afterwards, before we moved on to the next place, which I'll show you later on in this video. Yeah, this place is also, fun fact, was a model village built back in the Victorian era by a soap company to house all their employees. So the guy wants to really make their living standards up really high and make them really happy employees. So he built all these really cool sort of houses and sort of Tudor style, and it looks really beautiful. It's a real hidden gem of the Northwest. Not many people really know about this place or even come here, but I'm hoping to show you around and give you a real sense of its sort of charm. So let's go explore Port Sunlight. Walking down back to the train station, but before I go, guys, I actually want to do something pretty special, and that's actually the exact place that where I used to live when I was Port Sunlight. Bear in mind, I was only just a toddler when we left here, so I don't really have any memories of it, but I've just found it. This place is so quaint and so cute. Also, not going to show the number for their privacy, but yeah, I remember this, going past this as a kid when we used to drive around here. We've got this little flower bed here, and yeah, it's really nice. Always nice to come back here. I love these little village watch signs, so if you can see it, it's so dark. But yeah, you get the point. So guys, fast forward a little bit later, and I've just been going up and down we're at Northwest like a yo-yo, but now we find ourselves in a really nice and really spectacular village of Helsby in Cheshire. So this is the train station here. We're just standing on the bridge, and this place is really special to me because I lived here from when I was 3 till about 11, just before I moved to France. This is where I lived, and yeah, it's just really nice to come back every so often. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's different, what's changed, and also the plan is to hike up that thing, which is called Helsby Hill, and maybe if the wind's good enough and the weather's okay, might even fly this little fella here. So we'll see. Let's go what we get up to, and let's go explore Helsby, and I'll take you along and show you some of the cool highlights. It's just so weird. I think time has always frozen here because last time I was this here was 3 years ago, and nothing's changed since, and that's just insane. Like all the shops are the same, and all the the grocery store, the fish and chips place, everything's not untouched. Like even like the post office, which I remember, because you've got to bear in mind, guys, we moved out here. My parents moved me out here in 2004, so it's like over 13 years ago, and yeah. Half the stock shops here are still the same as I remember it when I was a kid. And yeah, so guys, do you want to hear a crazy fact? That house right there, that's pretty much where I live from the age of 3, 4 all the way up to 11, and it's so weird to be back here, because I mean I've been here a few times in between, but it's still always quite funny to come back to places you've been to and known for a good chunk of your life, and then sort of come back to it and it all looks new. So it's always fun to do things like that, just sort of revisit your memories. And now we're going to head up this little pathway here and head up to Helsby Hill and head up through the quarry. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you Helsby Quarry. You haven't never heard of that probably. It's an old sandstone quarry. They used to use back in the Victorian era, and I'm going to show you around there and go on a little hike. And yes, I'm doing it with all of my stuff on my back because I didn't plan for storing it somewhere along the way, because my plan to change so often along this trip. So let's go have a little hike and head up into the woods. Would you go with big creepy tunnel or clear pathway? Ah! Just kidding. yeah, let's go through. I always go through the tunnel because it's cool. That was a big old hike, but here's the reward for going up here. Welcome to the top of Helsby Hill, and would you look at that view. I mean, you got the whole sort of village going all the way down there, and then over there is the Mersey River, and beyond that is Liverpool Airport, and I remember sometimes you can actually see the planes coming into land from here. Down there, that's the train station, that's where we started our journey from. Now there's the only difference I see is that actually this, last time I was here, these wind turbines actually weren't here. There were all these fossil fuel sort of power stations, and they're still here. Obviously you can see the flyer still burning there, unfortunately. But yeah, it's really nice to see that there's a little bit of a renewable energy movement going on in Cheshire. And down here you got the M56, which is the main motorway or highway. It goes from this way, it goes all the way up to Manchester, and if you go all the way that way, you end up in Chester and in North Wales. Guys, the sun has set and the light has gone down. I wanted to fly the drone around here, but unfortunately it's just a bit too windy and I just didn't want to risk it, so I'm going to head down the hill, back down to the village centre and get something to eat. But yeah, if you ever find yourself in the northwest, if you're going to like Liverpool or Manchester, if you're going up to North Wales, definitely come stop up here. You'll really love it, and it's well worth the hike up. So if you look up, it's Helsby Hill, spelled H-E-L-S-B-Y. You'll find it on Google. Definitely worth a little detour. So I'm currently walking down back to the village centre, and just to give context, that's where we were before, up on that hill, and now we're just almost at the main road, and we're going to go get a nice chippy. I thought I might treat myself to nice good old fish chips, or in my case I'm hoping they have chicken mushroom pie and chips. That'll be delicious. Time for a good old English chippy. Success, food, just got the food, and now I'm going to head off to the park to go and eat it.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Welcome to Manchester Station, and yeah, I'm here for the next 3 hours before I catch my bus down to London. Welcome to a very cool sort of history part of Chester, and that's these things, which is actually something called the Rows, which are medieval shops that date back to the medieval times, and well, the shops themselves are modernised since then. But yeah, you can actually do shopping and be above sort of what they would consider peasants who had to walk along the main road down there. And now they're mostly filled up by just little boutique shops and sort of quirky little outlets. I always find it fascinating going down these places, because also seeing what's changed in the last few years since I was last here. And yeah, if you ever come to Chester, you've got to check out the roads. It's really fun, and preferably when they're open in the middle of the day and not when they're in the middle of the night. This, see it. This is actually a piece of the old original Roman wall, and to this day, since like thousands of years of the city's history, this is still in the exact same layout it was as it was back in it when it was built. It just goes all the way around the city. It's really cool. It's still here to this day. And that sound over there, you can't see it because it's way too dark, is the River Dee that flows out to near the Mersey River, and those go out to the Irish Sea. So you can't see it because it's too dark, but the current is really, really strong out there, and it's really, really powerful. So guys, I'm standing here on the Queen's Park Bridge here in Chester. I'm going to end the vlog here. I've lost all the light, and pretty much the whole city is full of partygoers just going around with their drinks. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you enjoy it more, sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Sorry this vlog's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but I was trying to cram in probably a bit too much into one day, but it was a really fun day, and I look forward to my adventures tomorrow. As always, follow your heart, learn from those that inspire you, and create your own adventure. As always, you're awesome, and ciao.